Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, Flat Earth Sage. I know it's been a while since I did a video. Jeez, I don't even want. I'm scared to know how long it's been. But as you guys know, like I usually don't try to make a video unless I have something really good to talk about. And today, I want to talk about gas pressure. First off, what is gas pressure? Gas pressure, try to sum this up as easy as I can. It's basically it's basically the buildup of gas that presses on the container, that presses against the container. Gas pressure. Now, I heard a lot of people talk about gas pressure without a container. Oh man, it's kind of ridiculous when you think about it. So today I wanted to give everybody a little bit of visual on gas pressure and how it works. Now, you can measure gas pressure in PSI, if I'm not mistaken. That's pounds per square inch. So right here, I'm over at Wawa right now, over at the free air pump because I have a leaky container. Getting tongue-tied. I'm too tired right now. I apologize. So I basically have a leaky. I basically have gas pressure in a container. However, it's leaking. I'm missing a cap for my valve stem, for my tire valve stem, which probably not smart. But the reason I'm able to drive it right now is because the gas pressure is slowly leaked out of the tire. As the tire moves, as I drive and the tire rotates and it presses down on the ground, it slowly seeps out air pressure out of my tire. And this can be confirmed. I can fill my tire up to 32 psi, and the next in a day or two, go to fill up my tire, and I'll be at like 12 psi or something. So this is an example of gas pressure with a container. Even though it's leaking, it still has a container. The gas pressure is still pushing on the inside of the tire walls. So that's basically, I don't know how helpful this will be, but when I think about gas pressure with the container, this is a prime example right here. So, bear with me for a second. I'm going to put my jacket on. It is below freezing outside, so I need to put on my warm coat. So give me 1 second. Now, some Globers will think that this is an example of gas pressure without a container because there's no valve cap. However, you can still have gas pressure in a container and have it leak. All it's doing is pushing up against the walls, all the available space within that container. That's gas pressure. Gas pressing against the walls of its container. So, when you fill up, well, let me get out and explain this to you as I'm filling this up. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Draw my lighter. Okay. So, here we go right here. This is the machine that makes the pressure. As the pressure is being made, it expels the pressure through this tube, through that nozzle, into my tire. Now, notice, let me see. I don't know if you guys can see the valve or not. I'm trying to angle it correctly. Now, just so you guys can see, I do not have a cap on there. So, the tire is pretty low. As I put gas pressure in, so we're up to about, I don't know if you guys, I don't think you guys can see that. We're at 26 PSI. And as the gas pressure exists, as the gas pressure fills, it inflates the tire. It's basically pushing up against the inside walls of the tire. So that's filled up to 32 PSI right there. And as you can see, my tire looks a little bit better than it was. That, my friends, is gas pressure with the container. You can't, the gas pressure, if the tire wasn't here and the valve, or if I didn't have this tire as the container, this gas pressure would not exist. The gas pressure needs something to fill into. So, basically that's gas pressure with in a container, guys. And I personally think that's a great example right there. You know, there's other examples out there that are probably a little bit better, but this is a good, easy way of explaining gas pressure with a container. Now, before you guys jump on me and be like, there is gas pressure without a container, I've seen it. I've seen video after video after video alleging gas pressure without a container, but when they start the video, you can clearly see it's in a container. The shape, just because you have a different shape of a container, whether it's a tube, whether it's a ball, whether it's, you know, a donut, whatever it is. It's oh, my cherry fell out. Oh boy. So before you guys try to send me video links, make sure that the gas pressure is not filling into any container. And just to let you guys know, Axial Fan is still a container. It's an open container, but it's still a container. I've heard a lot of Globers try to say, Axial Fan, it proves it. I hate to be the one to break it to you guys, but that is a container. Is not the housing of the Axial Fan is the container. It's just an open container. Or It's just a leaking container. It's not, it's not without a container. Like the housing itself is a container. It's just an open container, like I said. So basically what's happening is it's creating pressure inside that fan, and the pressure is being pushed all around the container walls and expelled out. That's the axial fan. That's how it works. So I just wanted to show you guys this little, I don't know if you can call it an experiment, but it's definitely a visual for people to understand a little bit better. Guys, this is elementary school science right here. And I'll preface again, you cannot ever in a million, billion, trillion years have gas pressure without a container. Now, I might not know everything about science. I have no problem admitting that. But I do know this. And, I gotta say, unless someone can show me gas pressure existing without a container, it still stands. In fact, it has to do with the second law of thermodynamics, which states that gas pressure cannot exist without a container. It cannot. It is a law of physics. Now, I know how much you Globers love physics. So, if you're smart in regards to physics, you'll know that there's no getting around that law. Ever getting around that law. So, hopefully this made sense to some people. If not, I don't really know what to tell you. Anyways, guys, I hope all y'all are doing well. All my subscribers, all the people that watch my videos, thank you guys so much for doing this. I love each and every one of you, and I hope all y'all are doing well. Peace, guys.